7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oops, you did it again. You found us. It's Wednesday. No? I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's Wednesday night. It's We Be Tailin. That's, I figured a little singing instead of a little man, oh man, oh man. It's Wednesday night. Yeah. He likes it. He likes it. Hey, Mikey, he likes it.
Much better. Now
There
that
we
you
go.
explained it to me.
There
you
you
have to
go.
explain things to me because I'm a little slow.
Well, it happens.
Yep.
It happens.
I am a little slow.
It is Wednesday. We're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside Captain's Outfitter, or Captain's Cove Outfitters here. Hence the all the trolling lures and all the shiny things and everything
All the
in here.
things that I love.
There you go. We're going to have a good show for you. We got the weekend fishing. We got some spotted by. We're going to talk about Bonnie with State Farm. We're going to talk about really what's been going on and what we've been doing, and that's gags. I mean, gags is what's been biting. That's what we've been fishing for, and we've caught a few.
Yes, sir. Gags a lot.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later. To just kind of be like an extension of talking about our trips, and maybe we'll share some tips and tricks on how we're catching some of these.
We have some good tips and tricks on this.
You had a story you just told me a little while ago about somebody was making you a bet.
Yep.
And, they kind of thought that they were doing all right with what
doing
they were
great.
doing. Yeah.
Until I showed them what was great. And they were like, never mind. Never mind.
They decided, I don't know. We're gonna
Never
swap that
mind.
up, So we'll talk about that here coming up too. So, John, let's take a look. See if anybody's even on. Look at that. We got a few people on here. John, I'm gonna tell you, I went to the doctor today. I had to get my Coast Guard physical and another Coast Guard drug screen and all that good stuff. So it's re-upping the license time now.
Did they do that?
They did not do that.
Thank God. I hate when that happens.
He said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yes, I am."
I am fine. They do that. When they do that, it's bad.
Yeah. So
We don't need this to be a captain.
It's already been a long day. That took up most of the day, and oh man! But I'm excited to be here, and let's see if we got anybody watching. I see that Casey is on there. Let's see. Rick is on. Jerry's on. Dale is on. Bobby's watching. Let's see. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I like it. Dan is on. Hey, that John King fella's there.
He is.
Jessica made it back again. Bonnie is there. Casey says Merry Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, we got to see that Christmas parade Saturday live, like real close. Cause
you were weaving in and out of them?
We were coming in as they were making a turn and heading out, so we got to see that.
You were weaving in and out of them?
Yeah, if let us know in the comments if you guys went to that parade or saw that parade. It was pretty neat. Looked like they had quite a few.
Ho, 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 as you drove through them.
I yelled by and said, Susie!
Move!
Susie!
Oh, man.
Let's see. Ty is on. Russell's on. Denise is here. Kev Dog, we had a humiliating defeat last night, and I'll take partial credit for that.
Yeah,
even though in the last round, they don't have to write down my answers.
You did warn them of that.
Yeah.
And they wrote them down, and they all sucked.
But the theories were true.
They were all this.
The theories were true.
No, they weren't.
well, they were true. They just weren't in relation to the answer he was looking
No,
for.
they were this.
Yeah,
They were bad. They were bad.
But everybody was shaking their head. They agreed with me.
Not me.
You know,
I said, there's no way that can be.
liar. Liar. We do not lie to our tails. We, as tailors, we tell fishing tales.
We thought it all sounded good
Let's see.
until they deducted stuff from us.
Jessica's proven our point here,
Yep,
John.
she did.
I can't believe I forgot to take a picture on the stick.
I got
The
on
biggest was 29.
I got on her.
So
I got on her.
it just proves my point.
Yep.
They love us on
That's right.
Wednesdays.
Can't
and
carry
then we
anymore.
poof
They're gone.
until next
Yep,
Wednesday.
yep. I got on her. She posted all these pictures of these beautiful gags. I said, did you put it on a stick?
Uh-oh.
She texted me back, no, with 2 exclamation points. I was like, that's a big miss, because one of our tailors has stepped up and is giving away a $5,000 gift certificate to Captain's Cove for whoever wins gag this month.
Wow.
And she forgot to put it on a stick. Did I say 5,000? I meant $50. I think I over embellished that.
There was a
I
few
think
more
one
zeros.
of the guys left. I think one of the guys just left. But $50 gift certificate for the winner of the belt this month has been donated by one of our tailors.
Wow, there you go.
So how about that? You didn't know that was
I
a
didn't know.
surprise.
That
huh?
was.
That was a surprise.
So Rick says he was there at the Christmas parade. He said it was awesome. We got Sam on. David is there. Jim is making jig heads and watching. All right, big shout out Jim's Jigs. Rich is on. Rich, how things in Jacksonville up there? Laura's on. Parade was great, she says. Susie did a great job.
Somebody jump with a wow on that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
$50,
oh.
not 5,000.
Justin's on. Bill's on.
Wait till he gets the bill. That's a few twin powers.
Yeah.
Oh,
A few,
man.
yeah.
Quite a few.
Let's see. We got Jared. Dale says they were all short on Saturday. Well, Dale, you
Dale,
can still
doesn't matter.
submit.
You can still
you
put it on a
coulda- At the
stick.
time, you could have been the biggest.
That's right.
Let's see. We got some wows. Captain
I
Gene
guess
is
that
on.
was kind of a dick
All right.
move. A little bit of a dick move.
I've seen Captain Gene's been on some grouper.
Yep, he's feeding them mud minnows.
He needs to be putting them on the stick, showing us some pictures there. Let's see. Somebody put the decimal in the wrong place.
Yeah. No, he had it in the right place. I just embellished it.
So Casey says, I hope the weather lays flat for me this weekend. Well, Casey,
Saturday.
tomorrow, Thursday, well, tomorrow,
Bad.
Bad. Friday kind of carries over.
Yep.
Friday
Bad,
evening
bad,
looks
bad.
good. Saturday's your day,
That's
buddy.
ready. Yep.
And then Sunday,
No,
bad.
bad.
As of the weather today, just a
right
few
now,
minutes ago.
At now, don't take our word for it.
Yep.
When
But
you go
that's-
out there, you got to go like this and check before you go.
Yeah, there you go. So, all right, John. Let's roll into it. So a couple weeks ago, got to have Rick and Laura out on the boat with me, and they were just amazed by the Caddycan trash cans that I had on the boat. I've got 2 of them, and they were so tickled pink that they went ahead and they got the discount code from me right there, and they ordered their own, and she sent me a picture. They got them come in right there, so they got their very own Caddycan trash can now.
That's one of the best things you can get for your boat, because the thing about trash is what does it do when you put it in your boat? It blows out when you're traveling.
Blows out, or you throw it in a bucket and it blows
you
out.
forget about it blows out. But with the Caddycan, all your trash stays inside, and your cans and everything go right in there.
Yep.
And there's no smell. It's got a covering over it. It's
The end of the day, you unzip the top, you take the liner out, you dump it, you put it back in.
You're done.
Done with that.
It's without a doubt very the ingenuity is great, but it was so simple to think of.
It's not getting the love it deserves.
No, it's not.
It needs,
It needs
there's a
to
lot
be
more
used.
people out there got to have them. And if you would like to be like Rick and Laura,
Yep, there it
there
is.
you go. There's a 10% discount
What a great Christmas
code.
present.
Yeah, UC10. UC10 will get you 10% off your Caddycan order. They come in different colors.
Yep.
They come
Sizes.
different sizes. The ones that I have are the currently the largest ones.
I've got the smaller camo one.
And it's
They work. Just can't,
you put them on.
Works. They're
you
durable.
don't have to take them off.
You haven't had a problem with yours, and how long have they been on your boat?
One of them almost 2 years.
Not a problem.
Yeah, the other one
Still
a
sits
year.
right where it's supposed to sit, and no rips, no tears, no fouls, no harm. Done. Sits.
And we're helping the environment.
That's right. No trash in the ocean, because it's the only ocean in the Gulf is what we got. It's what we got over here, and luckily we've got a good one.
We got one here, that's for sure.
Luckily, we have a good one.
So, John, last week, I was telling you about a gentleman who was in here in the store inside Captain's Cove, and he was all about John. Oh, can I get a picture with you? And I said, of course, yeah.
Do you think maybe he was nervous?
I don't know.
Because he was actually standing by you, so it makes it easier to deflect.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you're talking to somebody and you're enamored by him, you just say, that other guy.
That other guy.
Yeah. Can I have a picture with you? Are you going to mind or are you going to bite?
so Rick,
you are a pretty tall, intimidating dude, man.
So
okay.
Rick did see the show last week, and he got a kick out of that. So he sent me the photo.
So you are. Look, you're intimidating. Okay, that's me. I'm short. I ain't. You're everybody looking up. You going, holy shit.
Well, look, we got the memo. We were both wearing orange. Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, y'all even called for the photo op.
So I got a kick out of that. He got a kick out of me, telling the tale, and then he sent me the picture, and I just like it when we get that kind of feedback from our tailors, you guys. It's good, and what we do is not rocket science by anything, but if what we do helps you out or helps you in any iota, it's worth what we do.
That's right.
Because we're here to have fun
and help.
Give you guys something to look forward to on Wednesday nights, and then maybe you think about us. Yeah. Until maybe next Wednesday, whatever. Yeah, but either way, we enjoy doing this, and hopefully it comes across that way on camera that we enjoy doing this and we have fun with it. And as we're having fun, if you guys learn something, that's what it's all about. And
I was at did I tell you about being at the restaurant, and I opened the door to leave, and the guy's coming in, and he stops. He leaves the door open, and he goes, "It's the legend." He says, "The legend before beauty." So I was, wait a minute. He just called me ugly.
He did.
I think he called me ugly. But I went with it. It was all good.
There you go. Yeah.
I can be an ugly legend.
Well, John, we're running out of time for these offshore trips. Not that we can't still make them in January, but we're not going to be able to keep those grouper seasons ending at the end of the month, guys and girls, tailors. So if you want to get out there, do some. We're running out there, like I said, 40 miles or less. We're running out there, catch a grouper. I know the picture's got snapper right there, but we do snapper and snapper season as well.
Yeah, but
if you want to try if you want to try and get out there, give us a call 352-220-3206. We'll get you on the offshore grouper.
You will have fun.
Oh yeah,
it's just fun because the two of them get together and they make it fun. So
try to.
No, you do.
Everything we do is
fun.
It's all about if you're not having fun, it's not worth doing.
Don't fish.
That's
go hunting.
There's too much angry crap in the world.
Exactly.
Have fun.
Have fun. That's right.
Have some
fun. We must have, boys and girls just want to have fun.
Well, I know the girls do.
Well, both of them.
That there's a song.
That's
that
right.
Says girls.
That's
just
right.
Want to have fun.
I changed the song because I can do that.
Just going over some of the comments here was. Yep, Rick says it was so easy putting Diet Cokes in Eric's Caddycan. Well, Rick, you'll be able to do it on your very own now. Let's see. Captain Gene says he's got to put them on the stick. That's right. Laura says it'd be a great gift ideas. That's right, guys. Christmas, Hanukkah, all that's right around the corner, God. What the freak? Yeah.
Did you read that comment at the bottom?
Let's see. The bearded one is on. Good evening, fan. Oh, the one under that one.
The one under that one.
Let's see. I was at Captain's Cove today. It was all about John. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What?
Finding ladyfish. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah. It was them Little Johns.
Yeah.
So there we
They
go.
work on ladyfish.
Yeah. All right, John. So we talked about it. We talked about it last week. You know, only loving us on Wednesdays and forgetting all about us. And we talked about giving up the belt. We were going to give it up.
Yep.
It's been on the fence before.
The cusp. Yep.
It's
the cusp.
almost been gone. And
I hate when that happens.
and we can't talk about the belt without looking at our current belt champion,
That's
who
right.
was which was the Trout
That's
last month, and that was Tyler.
Yep.
Tyler kind of won that one by default. I don't think he had any competition.
Yep.
You know,
And he had bigger.
he could have.
Yep.
Yeah. He was stocking them up just to see.
He was checking his list, checking it twice.
Yep. So, John, if this is your first time and you've ever seen this show and you're wondering what the hell am I watching and what is the belt, tell them what it's all about.
So
We like it.
all it is this beautiful wood display down here at Cap's Cove with a World Wrestling Federation belt on it, and it says you're the greatest if you catch the fish of the month. And only the fish of the month is grouper. Everybody's catching them. Everybody's forgetting to put them on a stick. It takes 2 photos because you got to have it on the stick so we can see how big it is. And you're going to put it on a stick anyway to see if it's a keeper.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to throw it in the box and be 23 7/8 in that game warden and go, excuse me? Here's a little ticket. Oh, yeah, and by the way, do you have your life jackets, your fire extinguisher, your whistle, your
look.
flares? Oh, look,
your fire
flares.
extinguisher isn't charged.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you have that
oh.
fire extinguisher mounted on the boat? Or do you have it laying on your floor? Because when you lay it on your floor, it doesn't work properly. Shoot that thing off, see if it works. Uh-oh, well, that'll be a ticket. So we don't want that. So put it on a stick and then send the pictures to Eric or me, and we'll get it here and we'll put it on the show. And this month, we've had a tailor step up and offer a $50 gift. $50 for you to put your fish on a stick, send it in down here, and the winner's going to get it, plus the other stuff that goes with it, which is nothing.
That Taylor must not have wanted it to die.
He did not want it to die.
He likes the belt.
He loves the
Thank
belt.
you, Tyler. We no, it
No.
wasn't Tyler. You would assume being the 7th-time champion.
Tyler would have done 5,000, but
Quite possibly. So, John, believe it or not,
man.
we did have some participation.
We had participation. Whoa, and they didn't even know about the $50, and they participated.
And John, what did we say? We said we had to have at least 5 to keep the belt.
To keep the belt going.
Yeah.
How many are we up to?
Well, let's get there.
All right, let's see.
So
I don't even know, guys.
We started off with young Landon right here. Landon had the cutest little one.
Oh, that is a cute little.
It is.
That
And
shows our stock is very good.
It is. And that's close enough to just say it was a small one. I see the stick.
Yeah, I can't see the number.
You know, but it's he's he's an entry.
We'll
you
give
know?
it 8 inches.
Yeah. So we'll call it that.
Yep.
You know what?
I look at 8 inches
Hell,
every day, Eric, so I know what 8 inches is, and
I-
that gag is 8 inches.
I'll be gracious. I'll give him 12. I'll call
Oh,
it
shoot.
12.
You look at 12
Yeah,
inches
yeah.
every day? Damn it, man.
Well, I got a big foot.
I feel inferior. We are talking about our feet.
Then there was 2. There's Patrick.
Oh.
Yeah. So Patrick got him a cute little grouper.
How long is that gag?
And that one is on the stick, and that one's 15 inches.
So he's beat out the first
there
one,
we
15.
go. That's why I didn't feel so bad about the other one not
Yeah.
being able to see. It was like,
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
an entry, and he
Yep.
counted.
Well, that's
you know?
2
Yeah,
entries.
There we go.
Yep.
But
Any
wait,
more?
John,
There's more?
there's more.
Oh, man. So it took us threatening you guys to get some pictures. We don't like to threaten.
No. Where did it go? There we go. Oh, Kev Dog right here.
Oh,
Kev
that's a
Dog.
nice gag
Kev
grouper.
Dog. Kev Dog come in with our first keeper right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah, so.
And he probably caught his within 50 feet of land. So he's probably, he's proud of that gag.
I talked to Kevin. Kevin said he found the smallest little hole. And he
Yep.
said he dropped it in that hole and
boom.
he pulled him out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty good.
I was like, that's cool. So
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
24 3/4 inches.
So
right
we'll
there.
give him 25.
Yes.
It's Christmas. We're giving. Okay?
It's in-
We're giving. 25. Thumb up.
I don't
No.
know. We got to keep it real.
Okay.
Got to keep it real.
24 3/4, Kevin. Sorry.
But-
We're keeping it real.
But, at this point, being Christmas, you know, we could call it 29 if you wanted to.
Oh, shoot.
Because, you know, number 7's looking for number 8 right there. You know,
Dang.
Tyler.
That's a nice gag.
Tyler come in with a, it's 30 something. It's hard to tell because it's you know, but it's 30.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. So you like
That's a good one. We'll give that one a thumbs up.
He liked it. He
Yep,
liked it.
I like it.
Yeah. So that would make him an 8-time belt champion if he was to hold on,
Wow.
you know.
And he could give himself the $5,000. Wow, Tyler. 8-time champion.
If you were willing to offer it like that, you better win. But John, believe it or not,
Oh, did he get beat?
we made it to 5.
Whoa.
Just in the very first week, we
In
made
the
it to
first
5.
week, we made it to
So
5.
That looks like the belt's at least around for another month.
Oh, nice. We've had 5 entries.
There we go. So
But
we
did they beat Tyler?
well, it's Jordan, and Jordan is coming in with a 34 and an 1/8.
Wow.
Yep. So that's
That's a good one.
that's kind of a stud. And for those that don't know,
That's a good one.
Jordan's a big old boy.
That's right. That's
and
a
that
good
fish still looks big
Yep.
with him holding it.
That's a good one.
So there we go. So Jordan is currently in the lead right now. So 34 and an 1/8 is what it's going to take to beat and become the next belt champion.
Wow.
I think we got something coming down the pipe here that you know, could upset that.
Uh-oh.
But it's coming down the pipe.
Ah.
You know, we're not. It would be in bad form if we were to let this fish, you know, do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it would be in bad form.
Mm.
You'll see what we're talking about coming up.
Mm. Oh, boy.
So there we go. Catch your fish, put it on a stick, send the information to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or text it to 352-220-3206, and we will we'll get you up here and make you YouTube famous for a few minutes anyway. There. So John, we got another sign. Look at this one.
Oh.
Subscribe. If you like our content, you like what we're doing for you, subscribe. You know, hit that guy right there.
And hit the like button.
And hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything.
Nope.
And it helps us out. It helps us to keep bringing you this fine
right.
content
Yep.
on Wednesday night.
It's hard to just push $5,000 gift certificates out there if you guys won't participate. And Tyler's check doesn't bounce.
Oh, no, that would be awful. That would be awful. What were you laughing at? I see that's...
No. I'm just laughing at what I said. If Tyler's check doesn't bounce for $5,000.
Yeah. $5,000, he says. There we go. So moving right along, John.
That's a lot of pliers and a lot of sunbum.
It is. It's quite a bit.
Yep.
Let's talk about our girl Bonnie right here. Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't called Bonnie yet to try and save you some money, you're just hard-headed and you just like to spend more money and you have to, I guess. But
You need to call.
you need to give her a call, 352-484-0905. Speak to Bonnie or one of her very capable employees, one of them being,
My daughter.
your daughter, which, ask for her.
That's
She
right.
probably needs some referrals. Or
Yeah,
she needs
referrals.
she needs to sell.
Sell. She will insure your golf cart. She will insure your boat. She will insure your car. She will insure your house. She will life insurance you.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. How about that?
How about
I called up my kid the other day. What are you wearing? No, my kid said no.
Stop, Dad.
Stop it. I got to work here. Quit bugging me.
Stop, Dad.
My bad.
So, Bonnie didn't make it last week. She had a work function.
Yep.
And now Bonnie is down with a little stomach bug.
Uh-oh.
So she's not feeling well. And Bonnie, hope you feel better shortly, soon. You know, the sooner the better.
Yep, go ahead and knock it out before Christmas.
Yep.
See, go ahead and get it now. That way, Christmas, you're fine.
There you go.
If you're going to get it now.
Yep.
Get it
So
over with.
We're wishing Bonnie a happy, speedy recovery from the stomach flu there. But get better. She did give us, or there is a Bonnie prize, but she hasn't, because she's not feeling well, she hasn't brought it down here to Captain's Cove yet. But I was told it is a Calico Jack rod.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
you're getting a rod.
Yep. Let's see. So it is a Calico Jack rod, a bait pail, and a knife. There we go. So very cool. Very cool. Yep. Oh, and wait a minute. Dale did something. What did Dale do? Oh, Dale's on the board. There we go. So we got six contestants.
That just broke it rules. We keep it around for another 3 days.
So good deal. So Bonnie, again, thank you for what you do. Now, Bonnie, you weren't on last week, and what we decided to do this go round was, and we probably won't get a lot of participation till the last episode, but we wanted pictures of you with your fishing Christmas presents, around the table, around the Christmas tree, whatever the case might be. And we already got some participation.
We did.
We did.
Wow.
I'm just as surprised as you.
Wow.
And then Bonnie, we're going to have these pictures. We'll post the pictures. And then Bonnie gets to pick a winner. So we put that pressure back on Bonnie. She's going to get to pick a winner off
nice.
Maybe being the most creative or just whatever the case might be. But
nice.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But we got a picture. Laura is already submitted. I can only imagine what that might be, John.
What is that?
Well, it's a really long box.
That's weird. I think maybe it's a broom. Cleaning utensil? What is that thing? No?
I would hope it's not a broom.
That would be
who
no
wants
fun.
a broom for
Who wants
Christmas?
a broom for Christmas?
Not
me.
That's like getting socks.
Yeah, so we always get socks and underwear. So, heck, I'd probably accept a broom. It'd be better than the socks or the underwear.
You need to get you some underwear.
So that was a box, a long box. Well, what could be in there? Is that something she bought for herself or for somebody?
It doesn't say. She just submitted the picture. She did her part.
Okay. All right. So we don't have to question what's in the box.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Yeah. So, let's see. Oh, look at that. Rick said he did some Christmas shopping today at Captain's Cove. Seriously awesome Christmas deals. True story, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, Jim does have here at Captain's Cove, he's got, if you are a Daiwa fan, he's got
Daiwa.
it. I mean, Daiwa stuff is I'm not saying cost, but it's close. It's marked severely.
Laura said she bought a lot of socks for Christmas.
bought a lot of socks.
I got a bucket full of socks
Yep.
for a good deal at Bell's on closeout. They don't fit. They're both one's a little shorter than the other one. They say defective on them, but hey, man, who's counting?
Who's looking at your socks anyway?
Yeah, that's right. One's blue and one's red.
But not only does he have great fishing stuff, rods, reels, all that good stuff, he's got the gift packages with the knives.
Yep.
He's got all the pliers, all that stuff that's like stocking stuffers and stuff that's just easy to put under the tree or that last minute, just can't think of anything
He's got
to get.
the gifts that keep on trolling.
There you go. Yep. It's just crazy. You sit right here by the trolling plugs.
I know, man. It just looks so good.
Sit there and Google at
it's so good.
the
I
plugs.
drool over these plugs.
So that's kind of the spirit of what Laura did right there. We want your pictures with your Christmas present or whatever, your fishing Christmas presents around the tree, whatever. Just get creative. And then, like I said, Bonnie will pick a winner. And
we've got a surprise coming next week. We'll announce on Wednesday once we hear exactly what it is. So stay tuned for that one, too.
More surprises.
That's right. Yep.
Same as before, you're going to send that same information to CaptainEricKSD@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, and text it to 352-220-3206. So, did I explain to you, John, that my physical went well? I'm almost in February, John. Gonna be old.
You did tell me that they were able to fit 2 fingers in there. So does that mean you're okay? I thought just one would be bad, but 2?
They did. There was no fingers.
A thumb? Or it was no fingers.
But the good news is been a little while since I had a physical anyway, so I was a little bit nervous. You know, you never know what could pop up.
Did you have to cough?
When you go to
What do you mean? What could pop up?
When you got to go to the doctor and it'll be like, oh, you're dying, or whatever the case might be.
I was scared for a second.
But my blood pressure was fine.
Did they make you do the cough test?
It was quite easy.
Oh, so they don't do much for y'all.
Yeah.
Well, then they don't care about you being a cap. What did they check? Check your eyes?
Yeah.
So eyes.
And the
They
lady
look in your ears?
And the lady said I had excellent vision. I said, don't ask me to read that right in front of me. But out there on the chart way down the right,
Yeah,
I can read everything over there, but don't put it in front of me.
So the ears, did they put the thing in your ear?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you got ears and eyes.
They make
and what
you
else?
they make you move and
You had to pee in
articulate.
a cup too, right?
Oh yeah. You had to do
and
the
then they
drug
move your knees
test.
and they hit it.
They do
They hit
all
the little
that.
thing?
Well, that and like I said, they articulate that, move you. Does this hurt? Does that hurt? They poke and prod you all over. Does this hurt? Does that hurt? And all that.
That's it. Easy physical.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, they don't do blood work, but I could have high cholesterol, but I got
But
good.
that's okay.
I got good blood pressure, and that's what I was worried about because both my parents, were on medication and all that, so I was waiting on that.
My blood pressure.
Yeah, no. Well, we know you're not in the best of shape.
Hey!
So, well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
All right.
That's just me.
You're calling me fat.
Anytime we go on the boat with you, it's like I may be driving this boat back. He could go at any minute.
He could die.
As he's drinking down the cokes and pouring chewing the ho-hos down. I just see the diabetes pouring, out of his pores.
Kick him. He'll get up. Oh, crap. He ain't getting up.
Oh, Lordy. I worry about you, buddy. I worry about you. But, yeah. But for me, I was very pleased that, he's like, yeah, you're normal. And I'm like, well,
that's
you
good.
have to talk to the wife about that. But
Yeah. So you got the one thumb up approval to be a captain.
there was no thumbs or fingers.
No.
involved.
This is the thumb up that you got everything good. Yep.
So, all right, John. So moving right along, it's a good time for us to take a little sip of drink right here and catch a breather as we show you our sponsors commercial here from Salt Life. Here we go. Oh, okay. There we go. How about now? Can you hear us now? Oh, he hung up.
Oh, he was just letting you know it was no sound. Well, Rick said no sound. Now
Yeah,
I hear you.
There we go. Yeah.
Oops.
Let's see. What's everybody? LOL. Nope, it's good now. Okay. Maybe that's what they were doing too.
That's
They were
right.
calling
Tyler was
there.
trying to call you to tell you there was no sign. And he's not paying $4,950. I have to come up with that.
You got to come up with the
50.
rest.
He's coming up with 50. I got to do 49.50.
So there we go. So wow, we just talked about all the fish that we were going to catch, and they didn't hear it.
and they didn't hear it.
Yeah. So how
sheephead.
how are you at reading lips?
Yeah, sheephead. You want me to spell it for you?
So there again.
Trout and redfish.
So the question came up. Rick had asked what we were gonna, or what I was gonna charter for after gag season, and we said, well, there's a certain excitement in still being able to catch those gags. They're out of season, but you could still catch them. He was calling. That was him calling.
It
on the
was
phone.
Tyler.
Yeah.
I figured it was Tyler because it comes up wireless caller. I was like, yep, that's Tyler.
So we'll still do that. Obviously, sheepsheads are going to be spawning January, February
I
into
can't
March.
wait.
You know,
Can't
and that's always fun.
That's fun.
Trout, not my favorite thing to do, but I mean it's something out there that's going to be available to catch.
And hogs.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you're fishing for the sheephead, you might be able to get some mangroves.
Yeah,
Yep. Occasionally.
depends.
Yeah.
Well, depends on how far out you go.
Well, you know,
got to keep in mind
you
as
go
a
with
guide
your
if you're
guide,
not permitted.
Yeah, if you go with
and
your
you go
guide,
beyond that 9 mile, you can't
if
keep those. But
if you
you're
do the
inside,
long charter with the big boy, you can.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, and supposedly Red Grouper will open at the first of the
heard
year.
something pretty bad.
Well, that's like I said. I keep waiting for the hammer to drop.
I've heard the hammer's going to drop on about 3 more fish.
Yeah.
And I hope I not.
Yeah,
I hope
well-
I didn't hear that right.
Well, you know, it's hard to hear when you get our
Oh
age,
man!
and
I hope sometimes I want to close my ears off and not listen to this
Yeah.
bull anymore. But
Yeah,
so is what it is.
Yep. So, and that's our tailors for you right there, everybody. I was calling. We couldn't hear you.
That was where we were doing the mime part of the show that
Yeah.
y'all didn't know we were going to do.
So there you go. So yeah, but now, John, we got to give out our 20% off.
Oh, yeah.
we got to do 20% off right here for Salt
20%,
Life. Yep,
Because
there
it's
we go.
Christmas and it's time to buy.
And real quick, we keep talking about it, and tonight we are giving this shirt away. We've got this shirt to give away tonight, and I believe tonight's is a double XL, I think, tonight. We have one of these. This is the shirt that Salt Life came out with to help everybody from the Ian hurricane. And out of the $25, $18 is going to the Red Cross, earmarked for those victims. So that's pretty cool right there. We are giving away that shirt tonight. And your Salt Life code is going to be right here. Where we go. So tonight's 20% off code. Keep in mind, this only works once. It works for the first person that puts it in. And you'll get 20% off your order. Tonight's code is CC20SHBBHM. So one more time, CC20SHBBHM. Tonight's 20% off Salt Life code.
Does
So
that
there we go.
HM stand for holy mackerel?
Holy mackerel!
Holy mackerel!
Let me tell you, the mackerel are out there, brother.
big
They're big Spanish mackerel out there right now. Big
Hit
Spanish.
those plugs like the grouper do.
They do.
And you hope they
do.
don't bite them off.
Yeah. So let's see. So John, I think we're going to take it, and we're going to go a little bit out of sway tonight. We're going to, instead of going right into trips, because we're just going to keep talking about trips, we're going to go to Spotted By. Since we've seemed to forget this the last 2 episodes anyway, till the end. So we spotted Christy right there. That's Christy fishing. Well, I don't know where she's fishing. Look like they got a little sign behind them. That looks like a nice secret spot. I don't know. Looks nice. Nice redfish. We spotted Derek right there. Derek said that's a kingfish, he says, and on a solo mission, he come home with that kingfish.
Wow,
so,
very nice.
I think I saw some nice smoke-looking
Yeah,
fillet,
he smoked it,
little parts and pieces there too. So congratulations.
He cooked that thing up.
Yeah. And then we were talking about Rick earlier, about, a little while ago, about John. Well, he took his grandson out with the information that he gathered from the show, and this is Hoyt, and that's Hoyt's first big grouper right there. So he
nice.
he was very excited.
Very happy.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's a fun fish to catch right
Yes, it
there.
is.
So
They
good
fight.
job, Hoyt, and hopefully you're watching, and congratulations.
Yeah, they make good sandwiches.
And again, spotted by. Basically, on Wednesday, I go through and Facebook stalk the tailors that have left comments and such on the show, and or have reached out to us one way or another. Put you on the show, make you YouTube famous for a good 15 seconds there or so. Yeah, there you go. So nice. It's always good to get them kids out fishing. Start the mind working it. Okay, this is something they're going to want to do for a while, because like you, we started young.
Man.
Start them young and turn into a lifelong passion, and you'll spend more money than you ever thought you would on gear and line and shiny things. And if I could have all the money that I vested in boats, anything to go fishing, if I could have that all back,
I hate to know.
Woo!
Ooh, I hate to know the value of the stuff I have in one drawer at my house, let alone 3 buildings, 4 rooms, and 8 drawers. It would be bad.
You could open a shop.
Yeah, it would be bad.
Steven thought the show started at 8. Well, it used to.
It did. It starts right now, Steven.
We're back into the wintertime hours, bud. So we're back at 7. Yeah.
Starts right now.
John looks so happy. A kid's catching fish on his boat. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, John loves well,
Somebody else's kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I love other people's kids because they go home with their parents, and I give that the full thumbs up.
Unavailable's calling.
Yep. So I give this to other kids that are had by other parents.
But you don't take other kids on your boat.
Nope. Nope.
You don't do that at all.
They're not allowed on my boat. No, under no circumstances.
Yep.
I have a big heart up until a certain point.
We like kids from afar.
Yes. I'll help a kid land a fish. I'll dive in the water for his fish. I don't care. I will make him get that fish, but it's going to be on somebody else's boat.
we like kids from afar and in very small doses.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh.
I don't mind them, but I'll do whatever it takes for the kid. I will.
For short,
I've given away more rods and reels to kids. I shipped one out the other day to a kid in Largo, Florida. So, I mean,
we like them.
It is what it is with me. But I didn't.
I think they're talking about pictures we got coming up here, John.
Maybe.
I think that's what they must be talking about.
It is what it is with John.
Tyler says that's not him calling.
There was an anonymous caller.
All right, John.
Man.
So let's get into some trips here real quick.
They're like, I see the lights on. I know you're on. I need some scrimps.
Sorry,
Open
buddy.
the door.
Sorry,
buddy.
Shrimp.
You ain't getting no scrimps from us.
So, speaking of kids, and these aren't kids; these are teenagers. These, they're fine. They're, we're talking about the younger ones. But got to get out my playing hooky guys. These guys are all homeschooled, and they get to come in and do some fishing during the week with me occasionally. So we got to go out and do a little bit of fishing with them. They had a good time, and some of the other smaller grouper that were featured earlier was all part of this trip. So good guys, and like I said, they have lots of fun, get to come out, catch some fish. They're involved with some kind of list, and they got to take a picture of all these different kind of fish. There's a lot of fish on the list, like 50 species. They've got to have a picture of them with those species, so they're trying to get as many species as they can, for that list. So yeah, it's something pretty cool, and
keeps them out of trouble, I tell you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Good group of guys, and we have a lot of fun.
Fishing will cost you a lot of money, but at least it's good money.
Yeah. Well, like I said, hopefully it keeps you out of trouble, and
That's right.
That's the biggie. I had a trip. These cool folks right here, they bid on a Shasty McNasty trip at some event, and they won, and we got to get them out, and we got them on their keeper. We got their limit of reds, and we got some trout on that trip as well, and they just had a blast, hanging out in the back mangroves and everything, and just a fun trip. So there are reds to still be had on the outside. I think the Reds, maybe after this cold snap, will run back in a little bit, for a little bit until, as soon as it warms back up, until it's cold, they won't stay in the back. So that was fun. And then John, Saturday came. Holy moly.
Saturday was a good day. Saturday was flat, calm.
So it was. And how do I not have... My apologies, John, but, I know you caught a bunch of fish on Saturday, but somehow, I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah. I've got your Sunday pictures in there.
You see that?
I do. Hold on.
Do you see that?
Hold on 1 second. Let me look.
Oh, wait. There's a chance.
Let me look, because that doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? Let me see. So, I know I don't have your Saturdays. Oh, but I do have your Wednesdays right here. Maybe that's what had thrown me off. So give me 1 second, John, and we'll get you a...
You didn't have my Saturdays or my Wednesdays?
Well, no, I have your Wednesday in here, but I don't have the Saturday. That's where I done messed up.
Yeah, what the heck?
So I don't know exactly what's going to pop up on the screen right here.
Don't put that picture on there.
Yeah, let's see. All right, there we go. Okay. So that was so last week. There we go. Hopefully everybody can see this now. There we go. So last Wednesday you went off to go play, and you got back just in the nick of time.
Like 7 minutes to spare.
Yep. But you caught a plethora of these fish, but I didn't think it would do any justice to have a bunch of small ones plastered all over. I just wanted to take some of the bigger shots right there. But you had a blast.
Yes.
On pulling up the big old uglies.
When I go over there,
and look at the belly on that big old ugly.
He's like, hold
nuts.
it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I am tired. I can't hold it up. I'm not as young as I once was. 50, 60-pound fish don't hold up very well with John. And Xavier's like, because when he calls me and he tells me, he'll just say it like this: John, what are you doing Wednesday? I think that's the day you need to be here. I'm like, dude, I got the show Wednesday. He's like, dude, we'll be back in time. I'm like, Xavier, every time you find more fish, you're like, we got to fish for them. You can't just let them pass. Oh, I'm like, Xavier, we got to go, bro. Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time. So I had plenty of time until I got stuck in traffic at one light for 45 minutes, put me at 7 minutes to get here. I would have been at 52 minutes, but I sat at a light for 45 minutes in that crap down there. Yeah, But Xavier, he always tells me, you go, I go. I do not pass go, I go.
Yeah.
Because he means business.
There we go. Yep. So Steven chimed in right there. He said, as far as the list of for the kids there, he said it's a life list of Florida species caught for the Playing Hooky homeschool crew. There we go. Yep. So that's
so
awesome.
So 50 species. That has to include freshwater too, or I would think, because it's a lot.
It's a lot, but it may not be 50, but it's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
50 is a number that's kind of sticking out in my head.
That's
there.
a lot.
Yeah. So but then again, so John, you went offshore Saturday.
I did.
In your 19-foot.
Yep.
And you went out there and on your post, I think you called it a one-man wrecking crew.
Yep. Yeah, I tore them up. Right after I called you on the radio, I left, and within 5 minutes, I had limited out.
Yeah. So what and that was on the gags.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I had limited out with 2 big gags. Boom, boom.
Yep.
And I mean, I could have stayed there and just done that all day, but I was like, you know what? I don't know what else to do. I'm going to go bottom fish.
Yep.
And I used 150 shrimp on the bottom, catching hogs, mangroves, porgies, grunts. I mean, I had a plethora of bottom fish.
Yep.
Another 50 gags on the bottom, red grouper, hookfish I couldn't turn. I mean, it was all on fire.
So Saturday out there, it was as flat as this table. I mean, it was
You could see sand
nice.
lice swimming around in the water.
Yep.
water fleece. That's how beautiful it was.
But Saturday, you mentioned talking to us on the radio. Shasta McNasty Fishing in old Lickety Split Charter right there. We had a ladies trip. So we took out, it was nothing but the ladies, and we took them out, and we were kind of doing the old bottom fishing and a little combination of trolling as well, and got these ladies on some nice fish, and basically, we caught nowhere near the same amount, because we were trying to get these ladies on some grouper. They wanted some grouper, something that really kind of pulled. So we didn't mangrove fish or hogfish, for very long. We did for a little bit, but these ladies, they had a blast. It was a good time.
I could hear y'all laughing on the radio when I was talking, so I know it was a good time.
At some points, and like I said, you guys could go back and look at some of the reels that I put out here recently, from Saturday's trip. And at one point, the ladies are helping each other. One lady's trying to reel, and then another one's holding the rod on the front. So you got two of them trying to work a fish in, and it's just it was a very entertaining trip. It was an adventure. And the ladies had a blast, and it was a lot of fun.
The gag grouper bite is on fire. Yep. I mean, it's time to go within these last 2 weeks before it closes, because it doesn't open back up till September.
Yep. And then John, we went out. We went out. We got to go with a lickety split right there. Just for us to go have some fun. And what did we do? We started out trolling.
Yep.
And I think your plug, you had the magic color.
Yep,
you said that's what that color was doing for you. And that morning, we caught one in the morning, and I think that's probably the first one, up there in the corner. And then it was a totally different day.
Totally different day
Than Saturday. It was no longer flat. The current was ripping. I mean, it was hauling butt.
Yeah.
We set up, and this is what still kind of blows my mind, but we set up on a piece of structure.
That was incredible.
Huge piece of structure.
Solid structure.
Marking fish all over it.
Everywhere.
You drop shrimp down and wouldn't get a bite. We fought that probably for 45 minutes. And I think we caught very tiny grunt.
2 hogs, a mangrove, and you caught nothing.
I don't think we got it.
I caught a mangrove that was that long. Sam caught a grunt. The boy missed one. Joseph missed one. Eustace missed one. And that was it.
Yeah.
We were like, we can't do this anymore. We can't turn these fish on. I mean, they were there. They were on the machine. They were down there going, hello, hello. And I was like, hello, are you going to bite or not?
Yeah, it was.
They did not bite.
It was.
That was odd.
Crazy.
So odd. So odd.
Yeah. So after that torment for a good 45 minutes, we're like,
we're out of here.
Let's go somewhere else. So we went to another spot. And we dropped down and immediately started.
Yeah, it was like, oh, look, they're eating the shrimp.
This was like next to no structure, just kind of a
bottom.
Swiss cheese bottom. Nothing fantastic, but our typical. Once we got the baits down there, you start to see the fish coming up on the bottom finder, and it was just
fish after
it was
fish
like,
after
okay,
fish.
Yeah, so then the mangroves started
Big
to bite,
mangroves,
caught
gags,
some hogs, all that good stuff.
Yep.
But then it was like, you know what?
Let's troll.
Let's go do some more trolling.
Yep.
And that's when the big boys started to go.
Boom shakalaka.
And there again, the reels kind of tell the tales. I think they, in the reel they've got a section of you in there helping Yusuf reel in and everything, and that you look like you're caring.
Told you I'd care for the kids when they're other people's kids.
You didn't care for your kid? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not much. No, my kid was taken care of by Missy because I was always working, so I didn't really, I was not much. I changed one diaper, I think, and that was an emergency situation.
But like I said, so you were helping Joseph there in the middle. You helped him, kind of just make sure he didn't fall out of the boat in that fish. Missy made sure that we all had ho-ho-ho hats on for our photographs there. Told him, I said, I'm not taking no damn picture with a small fish.
We tried. We thought that was all you were going to catch. Eric catches a big one. He says, give me that hat. I was like, aha.
So we caught, he was probably 23. And they're like, all right, Eric, this is your picture. You got to get the hat.
We got to have a hat on.
And I was like, all right, here, let me hold the fish. Go get the hat. And I kind of did the whoop. Oh, no.
He threw it in the water. He said his gripper slipped.
But
and we all know those grippers don't slip.
But then we got the keeper.
Then
I was
wham.
like, okay, where's the hat?
Got you at 29. You got to do it, or 30 incher. We got to do it.
And then and we got one more thing to show on that trip right there, and kind of do some splaining. But we wanted to talk about Monday's trip right there. We went out and did some shallow water grouper throwing right there, and basically, that's it's still a thing. Yep. The grouper is still out there. They're still chomping in them shallow waters, and that's Tommy and Katie. That's native Nautical Mailboxes right there. So they like to come out when they're over here and then go fishing, and they're great people. Great. They're just cool to hang out with, have some fun. It's a good time. But speaking of which, like I said, let me find it right here. Where'd it go? There we go. Shameless plug right there. Shallow water grouper trips. They're still available. 352-220-3206. Get them gags before the season's over. That's all I can say. It'd be nice if the weather cooperated,
Yeah, we need the weather to cooperate.
Because nobody wants...
Wintertime can be anything. Who knows with wintertime?
But nobody wants to go out and get the crap beat out of them. I mean, even for grouper, and that's, at the end of the day, my Slayer skiff, flat bottom boat is great, handles chop and everything great, but you don't want to be out there in 3-footers getting the ever living crap beat out of you, and I don't want to do that to my clientele. Just don't want to do it. So John, on that trip, I don't know how most people do it, but as we're trolling, we put 2 rods out. Yep. We put out, and it's no secret, we love the X-Wrap 40s. Just happen to be right there. We love those. They run straight. They run true.
It's true out of the box. Just look, guys. If you're gonna troll, spend the money for the better stuff. Don't mess with stretches. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, they don't run worth a crap, and those dang nomads, don't even try it. Use what works. Right here.
Not cool to be cheap, and it's not.
This is what you want to use.
Cool.
This is just look. Just trust me, okay?
Just do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Spend the money. Do it.
So, on the boat, what we do, we got 2 trollers out.
Yep.
And we all take turns. It's a rotation of. Whichever one goes off, that's when somebody's, we all take turns.
Yep.
And we did it. Everybody got a turn. We even let Sam, who was driving the boat,
that's right.
we even let him get on one.
Yep.
But everybody gets a turn. And of course, the rotation when you're doing this and they actually turn on, it's sometimes you're doubled up. Sometimes it's, you make the next pass and you're hooked. So it kind of, sometimes it goes quick. Sometimes you wait a little bit. But Missy happened to have the right rotation.
She had the right rotation.
And
because the rod went down and it didn't come back up. And when that happens, you rotate like that. It gets flat out good, because Eric turned around and goes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It was like, that's the one I wanted, but she's got it. It's like, she's got the good one.
And it was.
And it was. And it was.
Once I got it out of the rod holder and handed it to her,
it was. Everybody knew, because we were all looking like, it's not coming up. Oh, he's not coming up. He's still taking drag. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. We got just a little short snippet. We just like to share, our experiences. And this is the fish that almost got away.
I meant to say sorry, not the front door, John.
Exactly.
John, you got a double hook, man.
Wow, this is a good one.
Your thing. Come on. He will give in.
You will succumb to our will.
I can't keep them hot. This is a big fish, guys. This is a big fish. This is a 38-inch gag, guys.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, this is 38-inch gag, guys.
Come on.
Oh, God. Here, listen to me, dear.
Easy.
We got a gaff? Do we have a gaff?
No, you got him.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, God dang. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's one of those, any little pump,
yep.
any kind of jerk, any kind of trying to set the hook, he's gone.
Straight direct pressure and reel.
When these fish bite the plugs,
Yep.
you don't have to set the hook.
Nope.
They're already
It's
hooked.
Yeah, you don't do this stuff.
Yeah.
You just
Constant pressure.
and reel.
Yep, constant
Because
pressure.
if you let off, you take a chance of a shark following him, nailing him. So you give it a little, and those grouper don't like that because they see that shark and they'll bolt the other way and they'll pull that hook right out of their mouth.
Yep.
Or you get him bit in half because he's trying to get away from that shark. You just want to correct, just reel.
we were very, very fortunate.
That gag's in the boat.
Yeah, but he was a beast.
19.8 pounds on a digital scale at the house.
Yeah, that was
He beat mine on Saturday by 0.6 ounces. I thought maybe mine was bigger, but no, I lost.
But there again, that's why it doesn't seem right to have, obviously John and I can't participate in the belt.
Yeah.
And
We
by
don't.
proxy, our other halves, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
But that was a big old fish.
That was a big old fish. Yeah, by proxy. But if you don't know what we're doing and how you're catching these fish, come down to Captain's Cove, pick you up a 40-foot diver, get you a heavy-duty trolling rod. Whether you use spinning, it's got to be heavy-duty out there because you're in deeper water with these fish and they're big. You need braid from 50 to 65 pounds. You need 50-pound fluorocarbon to 80-pound fluorocarbon. If you want to go down less, I danger Will Rogers. And you have to put out 150 to 200 yards of line. That's the key. That's where, if you're not catching fish, that's a key. If you think something's going wrong and you're just not getting bites, just bump that lever drag down and keep the clicker on so the line goes out further and further, and then try it. If it's still not getting a bite, bump it again, let some line out. I was letting line out when we went over a spot, and Eric's like, we're not getting bites, but we're showing fish. I bumped the thing. I let out another, 20 foot, Eric?
It wasn't much.
And boom, bam, that gag grabbed it. So you just play with it a little bit. Do your 4.5 to 6 mile an hour. I think some of those gags bit at 6 mile an hour, didn't they, Eric? I think we got some at 6. So you got to play, just find your little line, and you too can catch grouper.
Can like it.
And
you can
it's-
like it, John.
These things work, and this is a whole nother way of doing it, And I know people don't like trolling. Eric doesn't like trolling, but when a fish like that hits, man, everybody likes trolling.
It's not. Well, no, I guess it is that I don't like trolling, but it is. It's an effective way to put meat in the boat.
It is.
It is. It's.
And
I would much rather prefer me mano a mano, pulling them off the bottom. It's him or I. I prefer that. But trolling will put fish in the boat, especially when they're not biting anything else.
And you know what else it does when you're trolling? It gives you new spots to go back and bottom fish.
Yep.
So, if you spend the middle of the day when things slow down trolling, they like to bite around 11 to 3.
Yeah.
So go troll and mark all those little spots where you get that new stuff, and then all that is something for the next weekend to go out there, drop a bait on. Oh my gosh, we're hooked up on the bottom. Everybody's happy. So, yeah,
It's
good stuff.
It's like I try to tell anybody that is trying to troll or wants to establish trolling. Trolling in the wide open is hard.
It is.
It is. But after you troll for a while, every
get
time
spots.
you see the slightest bit of structure, you mark it. And then you mark the next one, and you mark the next one, and especially if you catch a fish, you mark it. And
it
you
for
keep
sure.
marking.
Yep.
then you don't have to troll the open water. You
troll your
go the
line.
next time. You go right to where you trolled the last time.
Put 'em out,
So
send
I
'em.
mean, yeah. So it's you save. It takes a little bit of time and effort to get established, but once you've got an established pattern, you run
pattern.
straight there and
Yeah.
you start trolling right there.
And then you leave that area and you go to your next pattern if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
You know, and every time, the cool thing about patterning fish is when you make your turn to the left or you make your turn to the right, you're going a different angle. All of a sudden, the machine goes, doo-doo-doo-doo. You go, mark, whoop, there's another one. And boop, there's another one. Because in these areas of spots, believe it or not, these spots all go together. You can have a quarter mile of spots, and then all of a sudden it'll quit. And then you go another 3 miles, you'll have quarter mile spots because it seems to work all together in the same thing.
And here's the neat thing. Only run in a certain direction for a certain amount of time.
That's right.
Turn back around and come the other way because they may
change the bite on you. The tide may change. Anything may change, you know, and you try it one way, you come back and you do it the other way. And if you don't, troll across it the other way. But you find the way those fish are biting, and then that's when you reel up the plugs real fast, turn the boat around, and throw them back out, and that cleans off the grass or anything you've got on the plug, and you're presenting it to them a whole nother way, and boom, they hit.
Yep. So that's
it's good stuff, and I'm telling you guys, there's fish out there that are 40 in the 40-inch class. If you never caught a gag that big trolling, you're in for a whole nother world of awakening because that fish will walk half a mile back to his rock. If you think you can stop him, try it.
Sure.
And they're big. And I mean, I've seen 40-pound gags. My dad caught a 38-pound gag fishing in 45 foot of water, trolling a stretch 30 at the time, which was a crappy lure.
They didn't make anything
That's right.
better.
They didn't have anything better. But he did that, and I'm telling you, that fish, he gave up on the fish. He handed it off to Mike Cole. Mike Cole ended up reeling the fish. And when that thing got to the boat, everybody just went, oh, my God. Because we're talking 45-inch gag that weighed 38 pounds, and he caught him right out here. So they're there. The gags of lifetime.
Big thing to remember, too, and this doesn't have anything to do with catching the fish. It's after you catch the fish.
Yep.
Keep everybody
away.
I know everybody wants to see the fish and they want to be and they're excited, but until those plugs are out of the fish and the plugs are put away,
don't let anybody play.
Don't that is so easy. It's amazing how that fish can shake the plug, but that hook will stick you in a heartbeat, and then you get to play.
One of the most dangerous things in the world is that right there. And when you have one of those stuck in you with a 10 or 12-pound gag with it, son, it hurts. I'm here to tell you because he's jumping up and down. It's moving in your skin. It's going in deeper until you get that fish cut off. Then you need Eric, who knows what he's doing, to pull that hook out, or you got to go to the hospital. So you don't want anybody messing around with one of these things because, man, they hurt. Danger.
So Casey had a question. He was asking about the X-Wrap 14s.
Yes.
Were they any good for trolling?
Absolutely.
They are. You got to be in the right depth, though. So those plugs are really meant. You're going to crank them. They're going to go 4, maybe 5 foot tops. So that's going to be good for that 10 foot or less. If you're wanting to go deeper, you need to, step it up. You need to kind of change it up. But they do work. They do work.
Is he talking about that one?
No.
He's talking about the cast.
He's talking about the
caster,
one.
yeah. It's
so
for
the 14s I have, I do troll them, but
in shallow
I prefer. Water. Yeah, I do. But I mean, primarily I'm using those for casting. Yep. So
if you're gonna troll in your boat, Casey, there are fish available for you to catch. I'll share with you where they are, and you'll want to use this X-Wrap here, Casey. It's a 15-foot diver. It's perfect for your boat. I can tell you where there's fish at that you might catch some on with this 15-foot diver. But there are days when my wife and I have used nothing but 15-foot divers in the barge canal on the edges of the markers, red to red and green to green, and this plug went off. And I mean, they loved it. So yes, they do work.
Jessica has a comment on here that she lost 5 plugs on her trip.
Whoa.
I will tell you, on average, I will lose 2 a trip. On average. That's every trip. I plan to at least lose 2. I had lost 5 on one of my trips, I think the previous week.
That was the mackerel?
Well, 1, there's a lot of big Spanish mackerel out there.
That was the mackerel,
but
and then
2,
big gags.
There's sometimes, you're casting and they're running over the rocks and doing all that. Sometimes that the braid will break up in the braid. Sometimes the fish rocks you or gets it cut off.
You can't get it back.
off. So there's, when you go to do this, don't have one plug.
No.
You know, have some backup plugs because they are going to get lost.
Bad day.
Yep.
Kingfish too will get them.
Yep. So guys, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. We liked it. We like talking about it.
I liked it.
Yep. So John, show everybody what we're going to give away tonight.
Well, because we talked about what?
Yep.
What?
What?
We're going to give you this, which actually was the plug that caught that 19.8 pound grouper.
The biggest one.
That
of
is
the
the
day.
one.
Yep.
Some yo Little Johns.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Oh, there's something in there.
There is. Some
Jim's
Jigs.
Get bit.
Cottonmouth koozie.
A bad boy Salt Life shirt that was giving money to the thing, and a bag.
Last but not least,
Shark Tom.
dun, 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 Aquatic Nutrition. All right. Whew. Gonna count to 5 for me, John?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So everybody knows how we do this by now. I'm going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see come up in the comment section, the ones that we see, we're going to write your name down, put your name in a bucket, and we're going to draw for the winner. So I've got to me 5 pieces of paper here.
Easy question tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it could be.
It is.
They're always easy for us.
Easy.
We got the
Yep.
answer right in front of us.
We do.
So, all right. Boys and girls at home, are you ready? Oh, yes, they are ready. They've already counted. Look at that. Can always count on Dale and Denise for our counting.
They're synced.
Let's see. John and Eric are telling the truth. Great info. Why, thank you, Rick.
We speak truth.
We lost 2 plugs with Eric on a half-day trip. So, there we go. Yep, that's funny.
Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Tonight, what did we talk about, John? We talked about all kind of things,
Trolling.
but yeah, grouper was our big thing. So we're gonna have a grouper question tonight. All right. So I hope everybody's ready. They're prepared. Tonight's question, not including anything in Missy's video that we just showed, how many gags were pictured in tonight's episode? So there were pictures of gags all throughout the episode. I need to know how many gags were pictured.
There was a lot.
Not including the Missy video, because that was a video. I need to know how many gags were pictured tonight in the video. I'm going to put on my old man spectacles, John, so I can see. Wow, and the answers are coming through. Look at that. Holy moly, we got one. Dude, they're coming through faster than I can see. Jesus Christ.
Wow. They're rolling.
Let me go back to where the first one was. Okay, where was the first one I saw? Okay, that was the first one.
Yeah,
all right.
somebody got it.
Yeah, well, one person does have the correct answer so far. Oh, there's another one. Jared. Oh, the anticipation. All right. So Jared and
Casey are the only two that are in there.
You can stop guessing.
Yep. Jared and Casey, y'all are in.
We've got Sam can stop guessing.
Yep. Jared, Casey, and Sam.
Let's see here. Casey says yes.
Casey, you were the first person in, bro.
All right.
Bobby's
Bobby can
in.
stop guessing. I got one more. Oh, and Chris. All right,
And
there we
Chris.
go.
The answer was 35.
Yep.
Or that's 35 for those of you that don't speak Espanol.
So 35 was tonight's answer. We have Casey in the bucket. We have Sam in the bucket. Jared is in the bucket. Bobby is in the bucket. And Chris is in the bucket. All right. Casey says that was his second guess.
Nope.
I guess you should have been counting, Casey.
Hey, Casey counted pretty well because he made a good guess. You get to do the badness.
Oh, I get to be the bad guy? All right, let's
I
see.
shook him up. Just one now.
Yeah, well, I'm mixing them as we go here. All right. All right, so there we go. I have just one. All right. So, tonight's winner is no stranger to winning.
Yeah, he's won before.
He has won before.
His name is Booby.
Yeah, man. And
It's
he
Booby.
has won again.
Way to go, Booby.
So, Bobby, congratulations. You are tonight's winner. And hey, the good news is that shirt will fit him.
The shirt will fit him, and he likes to troll.
Yeah, but he uses his weird plugs. He
I
doesn't
know,
ever use
but-
the good ones.
But boy, is he going to get to use a good one now.
Well, but he's going to have to go deep for that one.
He's going to change his ways.
So there you go. Congratulations, Bobby. Good job on guessing the right answer. Obviously, nobody counted, John, because everybody was just
This is a 40. Bobby, you want a 30?
He's like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yep.
I get to choose?
Bobby, would you like to have a 30 or a 20?
Let's see what...
Because we're fine with the 40, but if you want something a little less, let us know.
Bobby says I used the good plug, so he's still on. So, Bobby, let's see. He's thinking. I think that's a thinking emoji.
Mm-hmm. We don't normally do this, but tonight we're going to.
No, yeah. Well, because,
Bobby's got a 24-foot boat, and he likes to fish in the 30-foot and less area. So.
Well, you're out there in a 19. Bobby can surely make it out there.
No, he's got fuel problems. We were talking fuel issues.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
All right. Well, Bobby just let us know.
Yep. If you would like something a little smaller, that's fine.
Yep. All right. Good deal. Well, guys, we got to wrap it up here. Let's see. 30 ain't got the boat for way out there. Okay, 30. All right, there we go. So we're going to give him a 30.
That for you, Bobby.
All right, good deal.
We will take care of you. I'm looking at one right here, as a matter of fact.
All right, so boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, tailors, again, remember to subscribe.
Uh-huh.
And
like
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ring that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live.
That's right.
Once again, big shout out to Tropical Signs there in Homosassa for printing those out for us. I gave him some grouper from Sunday's trip, and then he made me some little signs.
And I'm going to give
thought it would be helpful.
And I'm going to give a shout out to TJ for giving up a $50 gift certificate to keep the belt around this month.
From TJ.
TJ.
That's not
That's all he's known at. TJ.
TJ.
Yep. We'll let it ride at TJ for now.
There we go. All right, buddy. You ready to do this?
I am.
I got a close button here somewhere.
Yep.
You guys stay safe, stay warm.
That's right.
It's the holiday season. Go shopping, have fun.
Giving.
Go fishing on Saturday.
The gift of receiving. It's great.
Yeah, the gift of receiving.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the gift of receiving and giving.
I am a 38, 34 in pants, double X in shirts, just in case you were
I'm a
thinking,
size 42-foot Freeman.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
There we go. All right, guys. Love y'all. Here we go. We Be Tailored is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails.
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights.
Karrie's Custom Rods. Gaffs. Cups.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Caddycan. We just talked about them.
Yep. Native Nautical Mailboxes. Talked about them
Salt
as well.
Life.
There we go. Power Pole.
Nature Coast PM.
There you go. See everybody next week.